Good morning. The arch is in, it's set, it's in the right place. That's the last arch actually on the outside, completely done, back in where it should be. Nick is now inside the basement on the little digger again. He's just giving it all another final clear out because when Cameron took all the I-beams down, a lot more stuff dropped, so he's making sure that's nice and clear.
Back into your dungeon.
So as part of reforesting the area out the front and creating this big, full, chateau, rustic garden thingy, we're going to put a river in. There's no easy way to say that. Which is going to be quite a fun thing. It's going to keep all the plants around it nice and moist. It's going to bring more wildlife up to the chateau. And it's just going to be a, kind of, I feel like blend in a bit with nature, having the sound of the stream and stuff. So we're going to mark that out today, at least roughly where it's going to go. We've been talking about it for a while, so we've got it mostly down, but the final marking is key. Don't go down as much as you think. Yeah? Don't go down as much as you think. Okay.
How much floor we got to here?
So this is set at the current height of that pond.
Yeah.
I don't think it really needs to be built up that much, to be honest.
No, this is this is why we're doing this
Yeah,
at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a lot.
Right, so what we're at there, blowing my knee. This is technical, this.
Right, so that's 1 knee of fall by 4 strides of length.
Do you want it sort of circle or sort of oval, but informal, because it's in the middle of a planting scheme?
Yeah, I'm just thinking how easy is that to do, shape.
All pond lines will come square.
Mm-hmm.
So just trim them off. You don't buy round ones.
Yeah. But you're going to see all the creases.
Not if you do it right.
You've got to have a shelf to hide.
Yeah, marginals,
inside.
Marginals on there.
Yeah.
Catch to get the boggy area. So when you was mentioning like gonorrhea, things like that, gonorrhea.
Not gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
I don't want that.
But you could have like the gonorrhea at the back,
yeah,
in a boggy area.
Yeah. 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 Nice. Oh, that's all over the internet now, isn't it?
How he's going to hear it. Take two.
So it's a series of little ponds starting from here, going to there and ending in a big pond there with kind of different variations of river in between. That's kind of the plan, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, and the good thing with the water is it gives you a different form of planting.
Yeah.
You know, with the irises, you've got various stuff. You've got all the pond plants.
Yeah.
You've got the marginals. And even in the height of drought, they still stay green because they're in water.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. And plus there's just a spray from the river on all the other plants. It'll keep it quite green, won't it?
Down. Talking about putting a river in for probably about 6 months.
Yeah. It's one of our first ideas for the ground, wasn't it? To do the river.
Just to break it up. You wanted some form of water feature at this end. I said, well, we can do a self-contained river. You went, oh, I like that.
and it just escalates as it always does, yeah.
So what we've been trying to get through today was where we're going to be planting, but we don't want to be planting where we want water.
Exactly, yeah. So the river's not necessarily going in right now, but we want to make sure we're not planting where we want the river. Yeah.
Well, we want to get a rough idea of where we want pathways so we can see all the plants and you can walk through it.
Yeah.
And have some form of structure, and also where the water's going to be, so we know where we can have the larger plants, the smaller plants.
Yeah. Yeah, and as always with whatever we do here, we've kind of got quite a good plan in the head between me and you, and then Davey's been helping get the plants together, but we want to keep it quite fluid in terms of, yes, we've got a plan, but when stuff gets here, we'll walk around and see how it feels rather than be committed, Yeah, and
just literally set all the plants out, see what it feels to walk through, work out their eventual sizes so we're not overplanting.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have room to grow and spread.
Yeah. You got funny beards?
Yeah. It's got a lot of colours.
A lot of colours.
The idea is to have a sweeping entrance to the pathway here.
So right opposite the chateau.
Yeah, straight down off the chateau. But also as you come up the drive you can get the same way. Then we'll come down here to a bridge so we can cross the river here.
This is the river here,
And here. So whether it's going to be two smaller bridges or one continuous bridge, which the idea is to elevate up so we can see across the tops of the plantain as well.
Yeah.
Then we'll walk down to meet a secondary single path maybe that'll be coming through the plants that way from that side of the chateau, which will join up with this path here. Then to get back over the river, 2 stepping stones with the waterfall going into the pond there. Then have no planting on the pond side besides the marginals, so you walk round the pond, bringing it back round here, and then sweep it back up. So we've got planting pockets either side of the pond and this area here. Then back out onto the driveway here. So you're actually getting the vision of the start of the pond, well, river, from the pond, but it's going to be blocked by planting here.
Yeah, and for now we're not going to do an official path to the yurt because that's not going to be there long term. So it's
But what it's going to do at the moment is give you access between planting here and here into the yurt.
Yeah.
And then back out onto the driveway here. With the rest of this planted up either side of the driveway.
Yeah. Yeah, we can have a lot of fun with it, I think.
Yeah.
Along the way, that's the main thing, isn't it? Create interesting, fun things and be creative.
Because we'll get all the biggest shrubs in this year, hopefully. And then we've got the perennials that will be going round the shrubs. So we've got to leave enough room for different planting pockets. So we've got different colours throughout the seasons.
Yeah.
Different flowers at different times of the seasons.
Yeah.
And just work it so we've got a nice mix all the way through from here all the way up to the edge of the chateau, with the water being the central point.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is going to be a super exciting project that's going to run alongside obviously the normal build. I'm going to be concentrating on that, but hopefully I can get time to help with this because it's super exciting to be that creative with something. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow.